Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
This is Gary with Cruising Scene with Travel in Between, and Helping Hands for Cruising is having a cruise-a-thon right this weekend. So I wrote this song to help raise money for people that either financially or physically can't afford or physically get on a cruise ship themselves. So this is something that I wrote, and I hope you all enjoy it. Just having fun, laying on the beach. We're getting some sun, living the cruising scene. Gotta say it feels good, 'cause we're living our dream. Gotta raise some money, this cruise-a-thon. Get somebody to come along on a trip they'll always remember their whole life long. Helping Hands for cruising is what I'm singing about, and finding somebody that's never been out. On a plane, on a boat, on a beach, somewhere down south. Yeah, we can make it happen, just donate now. So click that button, then figure it out. 5, 10, or 20 or more, please come on now. And we're all having fun, laying on the beach. We're getting some sun, living the cruising scene. Gotta say it feels good, 'cause we're living our dream. Gotta say it feels good, 'cause we're living our dream. Hey guys, please donate now. Thank you for watching.
Well, g'day folks. G'day Jen. How are you?
I am excellent, Shaun. G'day to you.
That was Gary Anderson. He'd written that song specifically for one of our cruisathons, and we're eternally grateful. I just thought I'd bring it up because hey, what are we going to be talking about today?
We're talking about a cruisathon.
There we go. So we'll get into more details with that a little later. First things first. How are you doing? What's cooking with you these days?
Oh, I am actually attending a conference this week that wraps up today. So I am doing busy stuff for my regular job and also busy with planning things for Helping Hands for Cruising.
Awesome, because we've got some exciting stuff happening fairly shortly. Let me
We
say
do,
good day to the chat very quickly. First of all, first in the chat was the Down Under Cruisers. G'day, the down, whoever they are, I don't know.
whoever they
But
are.
next came in Scotty J Travels. Welcome aboard. Whoop whoop. Well done. Good to have you here. Hopefully you don't sleep while we're busy talking. Um, Nick, g'day, Nick. Morning. He spent the last week getting over a leg infection. Last
Oh,
Tuesday, he got a nasty case of food poisoning. And while he was having the fever during that, he caught a leg infection. Mate, all you
oh,
need is one more thing to go wrong, and then you've got your set of three, and then you'll be right for the next 300 years. He went to the hospital twice in the last week, and he's on the mend. That is great news. Joe, g'day, buddy. How you going? Hi, all. Apologies for the no-show in Jimmy's live last night. He felt like absolute crap. Well, mate, I hope you're feeling way better. You should not be feeling like crap. G'day, Jonesy. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. Sup, peoples. No,
oh.
I can't do the Jonesy radio voice, seriously.
It is unique.
It is. Nick is saying he's heard the news that Disney is leaving Australia, although Disney wouldn't want you to know that. But hey, yeah, we kind of feel that way. Radio Jonesy in another form of life. Hey, Joe. Radio Jonesy is saying, where is Disney in Australia? The Disney ships, Jonesy. The Disney ships. They were going into Melbourne, Sydney. They're going to be moving their season. And yeah, I don't think we'll see them. Not for a while anyway. Nick is saying instead of sailing out of Australia, Disney is going to start sailing out of Singapore. Yeah. G'day, Jonesy from Joe. Jonesy is saying, cruise ships, I do like Singapore. It's very clean country. Yep. And look who's just stepped in, young Mr. Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy.
And Jonesy goes, Jimmy. With me, it's Shaun. So there we go. Jimmy's gone. Jonesy. You got a compliment from Jonesy.
I appreciate it.
Guys, you got to be able to tell her she looks stunning without actually seeing her. I mean, seriously. Joe's saying got to get accommodation booked for next weekend. Well, mate, you better. Where are you going? What are you doing? Jimmy, yes, Jen is up early because we've got important stuff to discuss. It's called Helping Hands for Cruising. Jimmy is saying g'day to Scotty, and Joe is saying, hey, Jimmy, I apologize for not being in your live last night. Wasn't feeling real good. I hope you're much better, Joe. I hope you are. Jimmy's gone. Joe. He's gone. Nick. No worries, Nick. No, sorry, no worries, Joe. See, so it's all lowercase.
Very flat.
Yeah, and Joe's going, thanks, Jimmy. I needed that sleep badly. Jimmy says he's heard the news. There's good rockin' at midnight. Mate, there's more than good rockin'. You should be on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise to find that one out. Hey, Jen from Joe. And
Hey, Joe.
Jen from Jimmy. And hey, Shaun. See, again, it's all the same. Hey, Jen. Hey, Jen. Hey, Shaun. Excitement. Nick is
Love
saying
having it in uppercase so you can do the Danny voice. So
correct. Correct. Nick, we've submitted my True American Patriot story to the America 250 Commission, who's running the 4th of July next year in Washington, D.C. They're looking for a true American patriots. Nick, you keep traveling around the world. How can you be a true American patriot?
that makes you a true American
Oh,
patriot.
sorry.
Spreading the love.
Yeah, okay. I got it. Jimmy's plus 76. What do you know? That's exciting stuff.
More than 3/4 of the way there, my friend.
Yeah. And Nick is saying, fingers crossed he might be selected for his story. That'd be awesome if you were. Joe is saying, staying in town as he's heading out of town to do his first HH4C roving report. Mate, that is freaking awesome.
Fabulous.
Keep that up. Joe has done the hashtag HH4C, and what do you know? There it is. Welcome to the stream and connect with Joe Hupp. There we go. Jimmy didn't know that Nick was a writer, neither did Jimmy. Hang on, here we go. Shaun! There we go. That's much better. Jen! There we go. That's much better. At least we can see the enthusiasm.
We can.
Yep. Jonesy has gone, if it's rocking, don't come knocking. Too right, my friend. Too right. And Jimmy has gone, yes, Jonesy, yes. Well, the ship will be rocking, let me tell you. If this van's a rocking, don't bother knocking. That's it, Joe. We know that the cruise ship's going to be doing that anyway, so there you go. Joe! There we go. Nick is saying, but cutting back on his travel and just saving money and vacation time. In a few years, he can take a longer trip and see more of the world. Japan is on his bucket list. That's cool.
Very nice.
Jimmy's gone, Jonesy. There we go. I love it when a team comes together, right? Joe is saying, Jimmy, we had a panel van called the Sandman. It was built. Joe, I remember those Sandmans. Mate,
Yeah.
those things would rock left and right. You wouldn't want to go in when they were doing that. Nice, Joe. And then Jonesy's done the full spectrum of everything that you can figure out. And where would you like the mystery machine, Joe? Okay.
Little Scooby-Doo reference there. I like it.
Yep. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. All right, Jen, enough of this merriment. Let's talk about this cruiseathon. How come we're doing it?
Well, we are doing the All Hands on Deck Cruiseathon to raise funds that are urgently needed for Helping Hands for Cruising. So what better way than to get people together for a cruiseathon? So we're doing it a little bit differently than our typical cruiseathon. This is condensed to a 24-hour period. We're going from 10 p.m. on Friday, the 22nd of this month, to Saturday at 10 p.m. on the 23rd. So it's 24 hours.
So for the Aussies, that would be, we start at midday the 24th, going through to Sunday the 25th, starting midday to midday.
23rd to 24th, Shaun.
Yeah. So we're the next day.
You're the next day.
At any rate, you're going Friday 10 p.m. through to Saturday 10 p.m. We go Saturday midday through to Sunday midday. Now, what we are looking for is we want creators from all around the world that would join in on this cruiseathon. And by that, we mean all we need is you to do a live for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do whatever you like so long as you raise funds. Is that about right?
That is it exactly. People are going to get creative. Jimmy is already committed to coming up for an hour on Saturday, so he will be joining us. We have other creators who are joining in, And hopefully, this will spark some interest in some of the creators, especially in your part of the world, to join us.
So I'm asking any of the Aussies if you'd like to do a live stream on, say, Saturday Arvo through to Saturday evening, before um, the Yanks, I mean the Americans, those the other side of the pond wake up. If we can fill in some of their dead time, that would be really great. And we can get as many people as possible. We also want to try and raise some funds for the Aussie side, because there's a couple of things that need to happen with the Aussie side. Right now, we need to get the name change fixed, and then we need to put in the application for the ACNC to give us non-profit status. So there we go.
Lots of good reasons to raise funds.
Absolutely. I don't know what where means or were means, Jimmy. You'd have to clarify. Joe has said friends of his have a Sandman panel van and a Sandman ute, and they've fully restored. What? Even with the rocking? No, shut up, Shaun. On to with Radio Jonesy. G'day. Did anyone see my drive in the rain today video? No, mate. Unfortunately not. I would have loved to have seen it. I've just been too busy doing other stuff, but I will get to it after the show. Joe saying, Jimmy, just let me put it is secure. Just let me put it is secure storage. Okay.
Okay.
That went right to the keeper. Sorry. Yeah, that's why I've got no hair. Midday on the 23rd to midday on the 24th. That's right, Joe. Do you think you might be able to put in a session? It would be great if you could. Jimmy is gone. I think you Aussies need to step it up. Us Yanks have set the bar. Jimmy, I think I'll set
Throwing down the gauntlet.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Nick, those of us that drive on the correct side of the road, you might drive on the correct side, but it's not the right. Jimmy is putting the HH for C, and there's his link. Yay. And then Jimmy's gone, not yet, Jonesy. So there we go. Nick is saying something that we haven't talked about as much. He's sure you'll never forget having to get a step ladder when I came out of secure area at the Melbourne airport. Good times. Yes, I did. G'day, Scotty J. How you going, buddy? Nice to see you looking and lurking and all that sort of stuff. By the way, have you finished that unicorn? And Jimmy's gone, Scotty. There we go.
And Scotty is actually not going to be able to join us for the All Hands on Deck Cruiseathon. He will be at sea that weekend. So he will not be able to be joining us as a creator.
What? Hang on a minute. Scotty is talented. He could do anything, even if he did do it on a cruise ship. I mean, seriously.
Fabulous.
He's just copping out. That's what it is. Joe is saying, Shaun, I'll see what I can do. Might be able to work something out. Mate, that would be awesome. Seriously, that would be awesome. Scotty J's going, Jimmy. Actually, no, he hasn't. He's going, Jimmy. Ryan, g'day, mate. How you going? Welcome aboard.
Hey,
nice to
Ryan.
see you on board. And Jimmy's going, hi, Ryan. There we go. Nick has gone, Ryan. There we go. Cool. Awesome. So what? There we go. What? Scotty, do something for the cruiseathon. Even if you did it on board ship, we wouldn't mind. Even if you did it a week before and we played it as a 2 to 5 minute video when we played it when we had a chance.
Oh, he does make the best bumpers.
There you go. Jonesy's saying we need to be able to say to Aussies that if you donate, you could claim tax deductions. Now, that would work much better. Jonesy, we're working on it right now. We are working on it. Trust me. I've got lawyers and accountants busy trying to set that all up as we go. And shut up. Who's seen? My name is Shaun, Shaun, not Sean. Seriously. Now you've offended me.
Uh-oh.
Hmm. Very, very
He's
few people.
thinking.
Yeah. There you go. There you go, Scotty. You can do it. I know you can, even if it is a week before. We'll put it on, we'll play it. Because at the end of the day, our goal right now, we're looking to raise, as we do it every session, we look to raise $10,000. If we can do 10 grand, we'd be extremely excited because
We would.
that'll go so far. That'll get people on board. Cruise ships like you wouldn't believe. There we go. Jimmy's done it. Shaun. No, Shaun seen Shaun. I'm not seeing anybody. I knew I'd get you going. Scene. Listen, I wouldn't have been insulted if you would have called me John, because that's what Shaun means. Joe is saying, Scotty, this is Shaun's live. Behavior, I'll put you in timeout. There you go. Scotty, Joe's got my back.
Joe's demanding.
That's it. On tour with Jonesy, scene, and there's the eyes. Woo. Awesome. So, we only have one creator, or we've got a few?
We have several creators who are joining us for the All Hands on Deck Cruiseathon. Of course, the Down Under Cruisers, whoever they are
Yeah.
going to be actually kicking off the marathon
Are they
at the
really?
regularly scheduled time for the weekend. So midday Saturday in Australia, Friday evening here in the States.
Do
We
you know
have.
what they're going to be doing?
I do not know what they're going to be doing. I assumed they were going to be kicking off our marathon, but are they doing something special?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
We will have to see.
Well, we're Helping Hands for Cruising is a partner channel of the Down Under Cruisers, so I'm going to have it go into discussion. My people will have to get together with their people and have a chat and see what happens.
I understand having to coordinate like that.
Jimmy is saying the J is silent. Jimmy, I have one thing to tell you. The surname is actually of Portuguese origin, so the J does not stay silent. Okay. I always have your back, mate. Yeah, I know you do, Joe, and I really appreciate that.
That's great.
Midday Australian Eastern Standard Time, Saturday. Yep, that is that'll be the time when the Ducks go live.
Correct.
And they will kick off this thing.
And we've got, as I said, Jimmy, the astute tourist, is joining us. Denise and Linda are going to do some bull crafting. So we'll have an arts and crafty kind of event for them. And then Michael and Spoiled Mama will be joining us. Carnival Cruise Addicts will have a show. The Nerd Herd, Lorraine, traveling with special abilities. And we will wrap up the whole event with the HH4C board doing a marathon wrap-up.
Oh, that's going to be exciting.
It is.
Jimmy is saying all hands on deck, Cuppa Joe live, Saturday, August the 23rd at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. That's US, by the way, which will be in midday on Sunday.
It will be.
It
will be a weekend of fun, no matter where you're located.
Correct. Oh, look who's here. Hey, Jen.
Hey, Denise.
Just a minute. I've got to do this. It's just a feeling in my waters.
That's not Denise. Hello, Denise.
Hello, Denise. How are you? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. We've got all hearts from Denise. Denise, we're looking forward to your show. Let me tell you. Oh, there we go. Denise. You see, I get Shaun. Denise. And then she feeds it back. There we go. Denise is saying, anything special you all would like us to do for our show? You know what? Do something that we can auction off in the silent auction.
That would be fantastic. If we could actually see something created and then people can bid on it for benefit again of HH4C.
Yep.
You and Linda are so creative. I hate to give you any direction because whatever I come up with is not going to be as creative as what the two of you come up with.
Yep, absolutely. Joe is saying Jimmy's live will be midnight Sunday for us. Yep, I know. Mate, are you staying awake? Or, I mean, I'm going to pull a 24-hour if you do.
Agreed.
Now, I'm watching Joan's mind just go clicking over. Denise is saying bull crafting August 23rd at 1 o'clock Eastern, noon Central, 1, 2, 3. That's 3 a.m. Denise,
Yep.
you might get me in a compass mood on Sunday.
Lots of coffee that weekend, Shaun. There's going to be lots of coffee.
Well,
I know you've got your port, so you gotta IV feed them.
Well, I just had the port cleaned out just so that we can get ready for that.
Perfect.
Joe's saying good day to Denise. Denise saying she can do that. She already has one thing made. She can throw in a few other things. Denise, that would be extremely awesome, and we are eternally grateful. Because the more we get onto the not only will you be raising funds on the bull crafting, but hey, if we can raise some funds because of the stuff that you make at our silent auction, don't tell anybody, at our silent auction, will be, I'll tell you what, we will certainly be most grateful. Denise is saying she'll do a late one Friday night show, but she'll be dead after working all week.
Oh, we don't want you dead.
Well, look, we'll get Dwayne to do mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. How does that sound? Jonesy's done the hashtag HH4C, and there we go. Nightbot has brought it up. Go and check out his channel. Go and check it out. Joe has said he'll see how he goes after the coach trip and the HH4C roving report. He'll more than likely be punching out those Zs. Mate, I'll tell you what, you can do the Zs while you're busy. No, don't do a Kenny. Kenny did it on live.
Say, Kenny said that's a Kenny move to sleep on the air. So.
Denise has asked, can she reuse the Dreams in Motion design for the other items? Be my guest. Whatever design you want.
Design, so why not?
Absolutely. Get it done. Seriously. And of course she's having a good old giggle anyway. Yep. And what's the no? I forgot what the no. Oh, the mouth to mouth.
Probably for the mouth to mouth.
Yeah. That's right. So what you're telling me is that you're not oxygen depleted, you're just sleep deprived. There we go. Okay, I got that. I don't know which is worse, oxygen depletion or sleep depravity. Scotty is saying, how often do you all do these 24-hour benefits? This is the first one in a long while.
We don't usually do this. We usually do a whole weekend event. And we will have Dreams in Motion actually coming up in January. That is over the course of an entire weekend. All Hands on Deck is a very special cruise-a-thon just for this event, just for this 24 hours. So it's actually very special.
Yep. Joe is saying, and his HH4C roving report may contain some interviews with some people at the truck show. One of those will be a friend of his with a helicopter. Mate, that's huge.
Oh.
That's exciting stuff. We need heaps of those. Australian Radio Indie, g'day, let's rock. Party, party, party. Jonesy. all part of all part of the show. Denise, she lifted the HH4C logos from the website. If you want, Denise, just give me a link and I'll put it in your messenger. How's that? You'll get the original. You don't
That way
need
you
to.
have the best quality possible. So
Correct. Australian Radio Indie has done the hashtag HH4C, and there we go. There's their link. Please. Joe, I asked the nurse the question.
and Joe answered.
Joe answered because I actually wanted a medical answer, but actually oxygen depravity is a lot worse than sleep deprivation because you can actually go at least 6 days without sleep. You can't go 6 days without oxygen. I can tell you that for sure.
Can't imagine going 6 days without sleep. Anything over 24 hours, I am getting really loopy. So
Yeah, the military do it often enough.
I know they do. There's a reason I never served.
Yep. Jimmy is saying when he first got involved with HH4C, it was 48 hours. It was, but then what we discovered was over the your quiet times, we weren't getting enough outside activity, and so it was people were doing a couple of hours, and we weren't actually being profitable. So
Right.
we need to look at other formats. So there we go. Denise is saying she does need to know the QR code, not the payment one that she can use to direct to the website. If there is one out there. If not, she left me one for the YouTube page.
We will send it to you.
Actually, it's the one above Jen's head is the correct one. That it's not linked to any. Yeah, it's not linked to any payment plan. It's linked to the Zephy in general.
Okay.
And Denise says that sounds great. Joe, his friend is flying all the way to Trangie from Orange. He fell over when he found out his company was the one doing the flights. Awesome. Jimmy, that's correct, Shaun. Hypoxia is worse. Of course it is, because you need oxygen. If you don't have oxygen in your brain, you die. Your brain dies. If your brain dies, you're dead. Joe, did a all-nighter once, had a 12-hour nap under his sister's air conditioner.
That definitely sounds like a good recovery plan.
Mate, let me tell you, we'll be partying so much that the flight home will be snoozing all the way. I mean, we lose a day on that flight home, so there you go. Joe says, I remember that. I slept through the evening meal. He was that knackered. I can understand that.
Absolutely.
Okay, Jimmy is saying, will we have a Zephy link to each channel so we can track the donates during our live? Yes, you will.
Absolutely. I will be getting you your Zephy link, and each channel, as you're saying, has their own. So we can kind of have a little bit of friendly competition to see who raises the most funds, but it's all going through individual links. So I will be getting those out to you.
And the good news is the channel that wins the most gets to win not spending an evening with Shaun.
What a gift.
Oh boy, what a gift. I mean, board members go because they can't spend the time with Shaun. Jonesy is saying, who in their right mind takes a holiday climbing mountains? That's what I ask. And who in their left mind as well? Joe is saying, geez, lad, knackered? Yep, knackered. He was knackered, let me tell you. And it's not the knackered you think, Jimmy. Joe is saying he's going to head off. Got another live coming up. Talk tomorrow. Mate, take it easy. Sleep well. Have fun on the other live. They'll be way better than our... Yeah, no, they won't. Get it done. Have fun. Denise, I routinely stay up 24 to 30 hours in a row at least one day every 2 weeks. Yeah,
I
and
know
I know
you do, and I know people get used to that schedule. I am zombie woman after 24 hours, so.
usually that's the first day after a weekend. That's when I think Denise stays up that long. And I can tell you
Mhm.
what, um, working the wrong side of the clock is not an easy feat.
No, not at all.
I've done that. It stuffs me right up. G'day, Joe from Denise. Joe is saying, Jimmy, I was so knackered. My knackered state was so knackered. Bloody hell, that's knackered. Seriously. Wow, cuz now that's knackered. Boy, is that knackered. That's typical Aussie vernacular, being knackered. We're not tired, we're knackered. If you're knackered, mate, you are a long way from healing. Joe says, Jimmy, it was. And Jimmy's having a giggle. Joe saying, anyway, I'm out of here. Talk tomorrow. Catch you later, buddy. Bye,
Bye,
Joe.
Joe.
Okay, Jonesy. So if we don't win a night out with Shaun, yeah, does that mean it's a night out with Alana? I mean, yeah, well, I'd have to ask her nicely, but I think it would be a yes. As long as Mrs. Jonesy was there as well. Denise says, let me state, today is not that day. I can hear my pillow from here. Yeah, I know. I know. You have your moments. Scotty, a night out with Shaun? Yeah, absolutely. Mate, you do not know what a night out with Shaun is like. Seriously.
I'm just thinking shoey. Got the shoe.
If the shoe fits, wear it.
If the shoe fits, drink out of it, apparently.
Absolutely. Um, Jimmy is saying, listen, mate, if my bro says he's knackered, then he's knackered, lad. Sometimes my cuz gets knackered. I can imagine there's a 2 there as well. Yep. Australian Radio India. Okay, it's a 1717. It's a date.
Date.
It's a date.
It's a date.
Thank you for that, Jonesy. It is, and Scotty's having a good old giggle. There we go. Okay, so what's our main reason for putting this emergency fundraiser on? Let me go to the video. If I go to the video, that'll give you a heads up. Yep, it's going to be one hell of a cruise, is it not, Jen?
It is.
And
It is.
I was talking with the bands earlier on today, our time, and I can tell you they are hot to trot. They cannot wait to get on board.
So exciting.
It is going to be amazing. There will be a couple of things that we'll need to cut, unfortunately. One of the things that we're going to cut is the I-125.
Oh, okay.
And the reason why we're going to have to cut that is the cruise line was planning to have that set up as a special time just for us. The challenge we had then was we would have to outlay at least $2,500 for it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we could race with a bar crawl.
Yep. So what's happening is Bruce and I are doing some more planning about some of the activities that we're going to do, and we're going to do the 125 in another way.
Love it.
So there we go.
Always another way to compete.
Correct. Outback Tassie has gone hashtag HH4C. Welcome aboard, Jonesy. Um, and there we go. That's their link. Please get in, join, have a look at the link. Um, so, what are some of the big things that has any of the creators said anything about what they're going to be doing on their shows for the all hands on deck?
They are largely keeping it quiet, I would say, with the exception of Denise, who was very transparent that she and Linda were doing bull crafting, but others have been a little bit stealthier about what they are planning. So we will have a pre-event meeting and talk a little bit about best ways to raise funds and idea gathering and things like that. But for the folks who have done it before, they're really quite good at it.
Yep, absolutely. I was just thinking, the boys. We need to ask the boys.
The boys.
Yeah, I'll tell you who they are in a minute.
Sounds good.
They were on the last. They were on the one before, and they got the award with Papamozo's picture.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Papamozo, Gary Krebs, the Gary Krebs
Sounds
Award.
good.
So I'll have to talk to them.
Please do.
Jonesy is saying he's feeling his split personalities coming out tonight. Mate, we can see
He's
that.
on so many different channels.
We kind of figure that you're a bit schizophrenic.
In a good YouTube kind of way.
Absolutely. I mean, I openly admit that I'm dyslexic, but you're schizophrenic. Or is it fritzoscenic? I'm not sure which. Anyway, so yeah, so we'll endeavor to get as many people on board. We are, look, even if you did just a 2 to 10 minute video that we could put on in some dead time, that would be greatly appreciative. Whichever way you do it, we don't mind. We would appreciate anything you do.
Absolutely.
Jonesy is saying only here with scene. Shawnee and Shaun. Now that would be a great mix. There is a young lady out at she's out. Where is she, Jonesy? Which part of the US? She does a gardening show. Her name is Shawnee.
Shawnee.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she does a nice show. I've got to remember what it is. I've only seen it a couple times. Scotty J. All right, TL. Got to get ready for work. It's our Friday. Whoop whoop. Life EMS. Oh, I didn't know you were involved as an EMS. Bye, Scotty. Thank you for popping in. You have a good night, mate. And
thanks so much for being here, Scotty.
Yep. She's in Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
You know the drinks place? Not where you get big.
Minnesota. I got it.
Shawnee Grows. That's the channel.
Cool. That's in my time zone.
Yep,
Minnesota.
And it's a great gardening show if you're interested.
Awesome.
Jimmy's saying he's here on the scene looking for Shaun, who's possibly with Shaun. Yeah, no.
So many Shauns.
At least it's no. Shut up. Mine's working overtime. Shut up. All right. So like I said, the goal for us is 10 grand. If we can get 10 grand US, we'd be extremely excited. Last cruiseathon that we had, or last Dreams in Motion, we raised close to 10 grand Aussie. We want to convert that to 10 grand USD, which would be way better.
Correct. So just make sure that you're contributing or spreading the news, making sure that we get more eyes on the event. One
Yep.
of the things that can help us immensely is to have people who have not participated in previous events to learn about the organization and hopefully donate so we can spread our reach, we can expand who knows about us, and we can expand the donation pool.
So one of the things that we're looking for is some assistance for not only the rock and roll, but some assistance for the very next major cruise that we've got coming up in 2028. We do not have an itinerary yet, but Jimmy, this might be up your street, and any of you folks that are involved as a vet. No, not a veterinarian, a veterinary soldier, somebody who's been in the military. Even if there was a creator that was involved with the vets one way or another, that could do a live stream that could raise some funds for HH4C, because the very next major cruise in 2028 is going to be vet and first responder themed.
Very exciting.
Jimmy is saying that he's probably floating down the Shawnee River. I didn't know there was one. I thought it was the Swanee River.
I thought it was the Swanee River too. Are we making up a new song, Jimmy?
Yeah, I think he is. I think he's
I
trying.
think so. I think it's new lyrics.
And I think we'll be coming out with that new lyric in the next 25 minutes once he's done. So, aside from this cruiseathon, what other events have we got coming up shortly?
We have the silent auction coming up in November, which should be very exciting. It is a silent auction. We have the Dreams in Motion Marathon coming up in January. And not to give away too much, but next year in August, there will be a land-based event to raise funds for Helping Hands for Cruising. And I have been on the committee that has been kind of scouting out the location for that. And I am so excited to start announcing things and giving some teasers about where we'll be and what will be going on. That will be a phenomenal event 1 year from now.
Jimmy is saying that we have a Shawnee River in New Hampshire.
Oh, okay.
I'll be damned. Right, that was such a play on words. Even Jen
That was
didn't
so
get it.
bad. That was so bad, Shaun.
Yeah. Shh. Okay. Jen, is that the bare ass three-legged race?
That is not a bare-ass three-legged race. That is going to be the Dockside Gathering is next August. But we will not be having a bare-ass three-legged race.
No. So. And it's going to be absolutely amazing because what have we got in terms of accommodation? Kind of, can we some of that?
So exciting. We're actually holding the event at a convention center in Michigan, in Upper Michigan. It is attached to a hotel. So we've secured a block of rooms at the hotel, but also we have secured other accommodations at an RV park and a glamping park. So if people want to stay in a tent, a cabin, an A-frame, an Airstream trailer, a converted bus, they've got all different types of accommodations, and they are gorgeous. So we've got tons of different choices.
Well, that's magic. That's magic. So, Jimmy, you can jump in the RV and get going.
Absolutely.
Damn. There he goes. Damn.
Damn, no bare-ass three-legged race.
Yep. Boy can dream. Boy, I can dream. He's turned it around.
He can dream.
And Denise has gone perk.
Perk?
Bare-ass three-legged race. Boing, boing, boing. Okay, do we have to talk about that right now? I thought we were going to leave the kangaroos at home.
Oh, a boy can dream.
Yep. Jimmy?
Maybe we do need to add a. No, we don't. No, no. It's a family event. It's a family event. We're keeping it family friendly.
Yes, we are. However, we do have a jail room. We could always lock you up.
We do have a jail room that we will be running. We also will be doing an 80s themed gala during the event. So that will be fun. There will be all kinds of activities, and it is a family friendly event.
Denise has gone with a wah. Denise, let me do this one for you. Whoops, sorry.
Nope.
Jimmy's having a bit of a giggle there. Yeah, you'd know this better than me, Jen. Can you
Yes.
share the closest city or airport to the event?
Closest airport, there are actually two places to fly into, either Detroit, Michigan or Flint, Michigan.
Which is
Our
closer? Flint.
Flint is closer. It's a much smaller airport though, so sometimes you can get better flight deals going into Detroit than you can Flint. For example,
Um,
it's twice as much for me to fly into Flint as it is for me to fly to Detroit.
yeah, because you got to go to a hub and then get out there.
Correct.
Denise is going boing boing. She's still all head up.
Still on the boing boing.
Yeah. Boing boing. Are you bouncy tonight? Okay, that's a bit of a giggle there from Denise. So we really want to get as many funds as we possibly can. If we get to 10 grand, it's certainly gonna get the rock and roll tribute kicked off. If we get 20 grand, well then you know what? Not only does that help rock and roll, but those funds will certainly be moved into the glamping. I mean the boondocking. I mean the dockside gathering.
Yes,
It certainly will be put there. So
absolutely. And the city the convention center is in is Port Huron, Michigan. It is literally, if you are driving, it is the last exit before Canada. So it is northern Michigan.
Denise is just trying to stay awake. Denise, why
With
don't you
the
have
boinging.
Denise? Why don't you have coffee in in your milk? You know the warm milk that you can have with Kahlua. That would help keep you awake. Jimmy is going. Will there be a bushcrafting event?
Bullcrafting or bushcrafting?
I mean, we could have any event if you wanted.
We could have any event. We could do any number of things.
Yep. And Denise has gone, Jimmy. I can just imagine, Jimmy, get your butt down here so I can whack it.
Yes.
Bit of a giggle there.
Bushcrafting. Okay.
And he's gone with bushcraft. Now, which kind of bush would you like to craft, Jimmy?
Topiaries.
I mean, there are some trees there that certainly need it. Denise says she has the thumbnail for that.
Uh-oh. She has a thumbnail already? Okay.
OMG, Oscar Mike Golf. This has certainly gone from ridiculous to sublime. Or is it the other way around? I haven't quite figured it out
Family
yet.
friendly, straight to the gutter.
Correct. Although I'm very glad that I did actually hoover the gutter this morning. So, who's going to be running the cruiseathon? Who's going to be monitoring it?
Who's going to be monitoring it? That is a good question. We have help coming from some outside sources in the way of moderators. I am still lining some people up for that.
Awesome. Jonesy is saying that bushcrafting went out in the 70s. Mate, that was when the Sandman was not being produced anymore. Because, boy, was there a lot of crafting when they were... No, shut up, Shaun. Jimmy's gone having a giggle at Jonesy, so there you go.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Hang on, the Sandman went out in the 80s because when I came here, the Sandman was about to start, and that was in the late 70s. So there we go.
Okay.
All right. Well, Jen, we've got 5 minutes to go.
We do.
Is there anything that Jen.Cohen has got happening over the next week? When's your lives? What's going on?
I am not doing a Level Up Live today because I am attending a conference and our breakfast session coincides with that time, so I will not be able to do that. So I will be back up on Thursday morning, Central Time at 7:30 Central Time, Eastern Time 8:30. And we'll be back with more Level Up Live and talking about gratitude as I usually do on Thursdays.
Awesome.
And got that coming up. And we will see what we are doing for Sunday for Brunch and BS.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I just have to put this up here. Jimmy is saying he needs a weed whacker. Mate, we don't have weed whackers here. We have bushwhackers. And boy, are they fun.
Oh, my goodness.
Jonesy, I'm glad you enjoyed the live.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Jonesy says you knew a nice Italian girl who needed that, Jimmy. Yep. A good old bushwhacking. Yep. Well, just to give you guys a heads up, tomorrow at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be joining Jimmy on the Cup of Joe Live. We'll be having a good time.
Fabulous.
Not only that, but on Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, Ilana will be assisting me in enlightening some of you about life down under and let's get you cruising down under. We need to bring the Disney back into Oz, etc., etc. So please, folks, do remember, do have it in your diary. 23rd and 24th, is that correct?
Well, it depends where in the world you are. So if you are in the US, it's the 22nd and 23rd. If you are in Australia, it is the 23rd and 24th.
Awesome.
Of August.
Awesome. So please, folks, don't forget, please get involved. We'd love you guys to be part of the program. If you're a creator and you want to partake, we would be eternally grateful for you to do that. If you're on the outside and you want to donate, please go ahead and get it done. Above my head is the US QR code. Above Jen's head is the Australian QR code. Please get it done, and we appreciate that. Jimmy is saying, have a great evening, Shaun. Shaun. Yep, okay. You have a great day. So, folks, for you across the pond, please have a great day, a very enjoyable one. I hope it's really productive and you get heaps out of it. And donate to Helping Hands for Cruising, please.
Fantastic. Have a good evening, Shaun.
Take it easy. Take care, folks. And we'll catch up with you later.
Dreams set sail today, rising up no delay. Hands reach out, we say, join us, come what may. Waves of hope we ride, strength is found inside. Together side by side, we conquer every tide. Helping hands to cruising, every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing, nothing just
This is from Fantastic Cruiser Group, Carnival Pride. We had a blast, we enjoy ourselves.
Smiles light up the night, under stars so bright. Turning
I want to
roads to
thank him and
right,
Matt.
holding on so tight. Sail with me, we'll find joy
rest of the
in
group.
every kind.
That we all joined ourselves together, and they are great friends of ours now.
Moments will
We got two
share.
brothers,
Love is in the air.
and
Who are they?
With compassion's
Dewey
care.
and Captain
Hand in
Bill.
hand we dare.
So you guys just had your first cruise. How did you guys enjoy it? And what do you think was your favorite thing that you did?
Favorite thing that we did?
Holding hands for cruising, every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing, nothing, just keep moving. Holding hands for cruising, every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing, nothing, just keep moving. Just keep
And do you
moving.
guys have any recommendations
Smiles
for
light
first-time
up the
cruisers?
night, under stars so
Believe
bright.
everything you hear when they say
Turning
you eat.
wrongs to right,
Food here.
holding on so tight.
It's convenient, right at hand.
Sail with me, we'll find
The ice cream machine needs
joy in every kind.
Every time you walk through the door,
Leave
it's
the
right
past behind. In each
Great. Well,
wave
thank you for
find
letting me
wine.
interview you.